selected. Notification, STICKYNDOTS sent you a login invite. Hold touchpad to open. Entering leave session pop-up. No. Entering yes. Entering Dynasty Hub's connections. Entering searching pop-up searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will stick indicates has joined. Ready. Team settings submenu. And defensive. Ready. Edit enter edit uniform entering uniform name option is set to 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 current away alternate uniform name option is set to current combo uniform name option is set to current second alternate uniform name option is set to uniform name up edit ready. Entering uniform name option is set to current away. Ready. Home team selection Florida Gators.
Things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll bring it out. It's Ivy.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
The offense will have to use its first time out of the half.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories. Seam flat.
He's going to run it. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. Breaks into the open. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Gator. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
And you just cannot draw up the start of the season any better than that. Opening drive of the first game of the year and quick fire. You're down the field, scoring 6. This offense is explosive.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one.
You had 7 options.
If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinator. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he's coming out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18.
There are 8 categories. You have valve options. RPOP goes to selected.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Back to pass on second down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Oh, what a cut.
And these are the mistakes backed up you can't make as a quarterback, man. You've got to protect the football. Big-time mistake. Defense capitalizes and sets their offense up with elite field position.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a first and goal. Quarterback making checks.
Yes.
Jones wants to throw it. He's got him still on his feet. Touchdown, Florida! A great catch and run for 6.
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback.
There are 8 categories. You have valve options. Wheel spot is selected.
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The give on the inside. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Running into the open space. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
And such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, a physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively. First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And the quickest way to blow up the run game is those interior big boys. Those defensive tackles get in the backfield really quickly and making that ball hurt.
Man, that D tackle was in the backfield in a hurry. The big man is nimble.
Nimble, fast, quick, athletic. That's just all words you describe defensive line.
And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. And the third down pass is incomplete.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
The Huskies will go for it here on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. And the offense blows on the football, but they are short of the line to gain. It'll be a turnover on down.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They'll go to the ground.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Shoots it to the left. Touchdown, Washington. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Play call, coach suggestions.
There are 8 categories. This offense, they tried to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. You're down. You got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. Kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Ivy. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
6 categories.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the run, it's Clark. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. By no means was it a transfer portal exodus. The number of guys they lost among the fewest in the country. But you do wonder if things have just become really transactional in the sport right now.
Well, this is a team that had a lot of success last year, and a lot of their key players want to build off of that. So to me, not a big surprise that these guys have decided to stick around.
Yeah, it's cool to see it, man. You don't see a lot of this in college football nowadays. A lot of people leaving. They're doing a good job of retaining their guys. They must have built a really good culture.
Leaves it with the back. Running to Green. There he goes. And the big game. They've got it on the 46.
Well, there's the offense trying to take advantage of this running back speed. I like the call. Hand off to the left, to the outside. Put him in space and let him go to work.
The Gators with the 1st and 10. The short hands, it's Ivy.
Great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Get set. Trying to make magic with his feet. They get him down after the scramble, but he's able to pick up a few and turn it into a positive play.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this quarterback, because of the success he's had earlier in the game, running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot, because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
Jones to throw. Caught near the sticks. It's Montgomery. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets the first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Wants to throw on first down. Rushes on him. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
Give cushion. Give cushion.
Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
6 nickel time. Auction is set. Auction is set to load. Auction is set to load. Nickel. Auction is set to load 8. Load. There are 5 categories. You have 18.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field.
Yes.
Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
And that is elite 3rd down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy. Jesse, I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country, but the defense, they were all over it, they were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You have 12 options. Z crosser is selected. 0-1 trap. Z crosser. Max protect.
They'll give it to the back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Sets up the screen. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down.
There are 8 categories.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
The give to the left side. Oh, he's got some space. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on 1st down. And you want to create 2nd and short, 3rd and short, or just get 1st downs like that run right there.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Webb. And he's brought down after a nice game.
Entering play call, coach
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Drive Y corner is selected.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. One man in the backfield, and he gets it.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. It's complete to the left. And he's close to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. They are on the move as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 28.
You have 12 options. Drag verticals is selected.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second.
Categories. You have 12 options. Pod address. Inside zone.
So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play.
That's correct.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Going to sling it on second down. Back open in the middle. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Options. Pass line is selected.
Washington comes to the line with a first and goal. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Age to punch is selected.
Trying to pay it off on second and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Huskies.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call.
Wide zone WK is selected.
Third and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. Trying to power it in. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
Second quarter might not be gambling time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
The offense trying to find a way on 4th and goal from the 2. They'll go to the air. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He'll be pushed out of bounds, not even close to the goal line on 4th down, and they'll have to give up the football. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Mr. Two Bits would be proud. The Gators standing up and hollering for a first down.
Now, how does that cheer go?
Well, first you have to have the yellow shirt and the striped tie and go 2 bits, 4 bits, 6 bits, $1, all for the Gators. Stand up and holler.
Yes.
Might be calling a hot route. Jones wants to throw it. Quickly complete. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. And so you got a guy who makes a play downfield like that. How anxious do you think they're going to be to continue in man coverage?
Yeah, I don't know, Reese. They're going to need a plan. They're going to maybe want to think about more zone coverage or maybe even bracketing this running back if he decides to come out of the backfield, because right now they don't seem to have an answer for him.
To the air on second down. Under fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments here.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Ivy. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. You're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Gonna look downfield again. Catch in the middle, it's Patterson. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy, that are always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. The offense changing the play.
Pass.
Jones to throw. Uncorks one. Fires it incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and it just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Pass.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Categories, you have 18 options.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room.
Cover 3 match. Cover 3 hard flat.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
Pass.
He'll pull it down. Finds a crease at the 20. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around. Hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. And I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays. I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Jones wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. Smashes it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. Tulane has the lead right now, but they just haven't been able to separate themselves yet inside Yulman Stadium. They're up by 10 over Memphis. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. That's caught. It's Harris.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Coach suggestions.
So that penalty is going to cost them the 1st down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Harris. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed after he made his break? He was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Harris. They get him down at the 36. It will be a 1st down.
Coach entering paused screen. You have 9 options. Resume is selected. Entering play call.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Washington coming to the line with another 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Finds us back in the middle. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Mesh spot.
Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. Looking downfield on 1st down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here.
And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game.
Entering play
so that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25.
FS5 Sam Crash Free.
Content to run out the clock, the quarterback takes a knee. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
And a running game can be really hard to stop when you got so many guys that can do some damage. And this defense is taking some licks. This QB's made him look silly a couple of times. They're starting to adjust. Gotta like that play right there, getting to him and getting him on the ground.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. As the clock runs out here in the second quarter, this offense happy with the lead it has built, and they'll go to halftime.
It's a tough decision, right? When you're backed up, the clock's running down, you like the position you're at going into the half. Some people are more conservative, and some people are aggressive. I prefer the aggressive personally.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Entering post screen, you have 5 options.
Kickoff unit all lined up, and we're ready to put toe to leather. And he's not going to take the touchback. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
Options, bench switches selected.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, this running back has had a pretty good day so far in this game, but I think the key right now is for the defense to find a way to slow him down. He had a good run 2 plays ago. The defense gets the TFL on this one. I think you got to change up your fronts defensively and try to give this offensive line different alignment looks to see if they can confuse him.
From the gun, running back gets the give. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Washington trying to convert this 4th down.
That's correct.
Trying to get it to the marker. Turning it on. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Categories. You have
Man, on 4th and 2, I'm looking at my offensive line. I'm like, you got to give me just a little slither. Great job by the offensive line, blocking up just enough to get the first down, running physically downhill. That's all you want on those 4th and 2 situations.
They're working that left side. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They built this offense around finding mismatches and just get the ball to the back and let him do his thing.
Yeah, it didn't have to be long down the field. Like it threw it right near the line of scrimmage, but you know I got a guy, when he gets in space, he can make big plays happen. Nice decision by the QB.
The give. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The option look. Now the pitch. Got the first down and still on his feet. They'll finally make the tackle, but that option was executed to perfection.
Well, I love the variety in the run game you're seeing from this offense. It's not just going to be conventional handoffs. Won't just be the quarterback, but he's making good decisions. Pitching at that time, that's the right read. And it's not a huge explosive home run type play, but it is enough to help them pick up the first down.
Makes the catch. It's Webb. Touchdown, Huskies! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting. Had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And with the extra point, they take a 21-17 lead. An 84-yard drive there. And the score comes on a 35-yard pass for 6. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 15, here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down to 26. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Jones to throw. Here comes the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go?
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
And
that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position.
Jets week. Recent, there are 8 categories. You have 9 options. RPO alert but all selected.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Webb. He'll be run out of bounds right at the 25. You can work your way down the field with these wide receiver screens, but also look for the opportunity to turn them into chunk plays later.
No doubt. You throw it quickly. You get it to him now. DB comes up, has to make a tackle. Now you fake it maybe a little bit later on. So these plays, they're not huge plays all the time, but they can set up big plays down the road for your offense.
Able to make the stop after a gain of 2 to the 22.
Entering play clock.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
Play call.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Hey, really nice job on defense, too. Understanding the situation. It's third down. We're fine giving up completions right there. We're not giving up the first down. We're keeping the football and the ball carrier in front of us, and we're tackling the catch. Awesome job, and now you've set up fourth down.
He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. With the run on first and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Washington.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, we have a 28-17 ball game. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Virginia Tech looks like a legit contender right now. That offense is just having its way so far. They're up by 18 over Liberty. We will be multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Options 4, 3 is selected. Under FS Sam Crash 3.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They come out now down by 2 possessions, 28-17, and hoping to use this drive to draw closer. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. From the gun, running back on the move. And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Jones wants to throw it. Fires left. Got his man. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner. Got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him. He'll make those contested catches.
Now on second down. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be third down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5.
Middle third.
Wants to throw again. Makes the pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them there to make the play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing the interception.
They'll run it from the gun. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. They'll try the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's how you come up and make plays as a defense, man. Playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Harris. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories.
Washington sends out the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Makes a nice grab at the 25. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds.
Subcategories option is set to under 18 plays. You have 8 option. FS Sam crash 3.
They'll start this drive from their own 35-yard line.
Middle third.
He'll pull it down and run. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. He wants to change this route. Jones to throw. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it in the last minute.
This defense knew coming into the game they were going to try and get this guy the football because of his speed, but when he's running over the middle of the field, they want to put a hat on him and make him feel them. They did that right there. The hit causes the incompletion.
Seam flat.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Unloads it left. Oh, the ball's out after that big play. Oh, the fumble and the defense got it. Brings him to the open. They bring him down, but not only do they get the turnover, he picked up a chunk of yardage too.
Suggestions.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. They've done the work to build a nice cushion. Now to bring it home as we check out the stats after 3 quarters. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Got it behind the line. It's Webb. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you can tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down.
Close.
Looking to fire. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
I definitely tried to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball back at an opportunity like this.
Yes.
Jones wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. And the Gators are in the hurry-up.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Wide open downfield.
They're trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter. Their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24, and this defense, its head is spinning.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
Just keeps slinging it. Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. A strike downfield. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The Gators had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Going for 6. Touchdown Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Entering play call, coach suggestions, there are 6 categories. Nickel 2 trap.
They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late.
Keep half.
Trying to pound it in. Pulled down for the tackle.
Entering play call.
Well, every coordinator has a couple of 2-point plays in his back pocket. They dialed one up there. They didn't get it. Let's see how that affects the outcome of this one.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
You have 9 options. Texas is selected.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Here's the handoff. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wide receiver going in motion. Power football with the run. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line.
This is an area of the game on offense you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting 1st down, so you have to be able to run.
They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. At the 45, on its way. And they get it down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a one-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
The Huskies come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. Got enough for the first. That is just the kind of run you want when you're trying to close out a game.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Selected. 0-1 trap, Padu.
Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down.
Entering play call, RPO double Wyckoff.
Washington has it and a fresh set of downs.
Let's protect.
Caught in the backfield, it's Webb. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Coach suggestions.
They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run, now they hit him with a big pass.
Man, it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
The give to the tailback. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on second down and maybe put this thing away. From the gun, the ground game. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Washington.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin, great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call.
There are 8 categories. You have 9 options. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 6 options.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee.
Call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 12 options. Wide zone WK is selected.
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. They get the timeout call with 7 seconds left on the clock. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. Trying to punch it in. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
20 yards. Option, recent, Ferrari. Coach suggestions, there are 8 categories, you have 15 options, field goal 20 yards is selected.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's right down the boulevard.
Well, that's a huge kick right there, because now the opponent has to score a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. That put so much pressure on the opponent now. Nice job by the special teams going out and executing in a big moment.
Timeout is called with just a single second left.
Kick.
They just put a field goal on the board, and now they'll line up for the onside kick. That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick. They get a big win here and start the season on a positive note.
You got to love that as the players. You come out, you have so much anticipation coming into the season, finally getting ready to play in front of a live audience. You're able to come out and execute and get this win under your belt. David, couldn't be a better way to start the year.
And for the losing team, obviously, it's a little bit different. You have something to look at now to analyze where do I need to get a little bit better, but plenty of time still left in the season to improve and turn it around.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering pause minute screen, you have 3 options, stats is selected.